Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do kind of like a thrift haul with you guys because as you can imagine, I don't get out much with an 8-week-old. And I got a babysitter today. So I ran to the thrift store and yeah, I went a little crazy, but that's okay. Um, I haven't been anywhere really in weeks other than the grocery store. So this was really exciting for me. So I hope you like it or get something out of it. These are typically the types of things that I like to look for when I go thrifting. And these are all things that I could certainly use in my craft projects. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I got and I'll kind of let you know what I'm going to use it for. And maybe it'll give you an idea of what you can look for when you go to the thrift store. So I did get a couple things that are not crafty tools, but more like craft storage. One of the first things that I got is too huge to even show you on camera, but I'll kind of put it in the camera so you can see it. It's like this metal, uh, really long thing, and I have no idea what it was used for. I guess maybe like time cards or something like that. But I got it for a deal, and so I picked it up because I was thinking that maybe I could like slip postcards or something in there, or just regular cards or something. I have a ton of postcards. I have a book for my postcards, but I do have some that don't fit in the book. So I just thought that that was kind of a neat storage idea, and it's really thin, so it will kind of be able to hang out by a wall because I'm limited on space as of right now. So yeah, that's the first kind of craft storagey thing. And then the next thing that I got for craft storage was this box. So this is a wine box. I'm actually a collector of cigar boxes, but I just couldn't resist this box. I just thought it was so cool. So it has like a handle, which I'm probably going to have to sturdy up a little bit, but it just opens up like this, and there's plenty of space inside for some sort of storage. I'm not really sure why there's hinges on the lid because when you open it, you don't really need the hinges, but that's okay. I think it gives it character. So I will find something to put in here. I'm not sure. I'm sure I have a ton of stuff that's just kind of laying around that I could stick in here. And if not, it's just a really cool box to look at. So yeah, that is the last of the craft storagey things that I got today. So on to the craft supplies. So one of the first things that I found was this box, which first of all, it's a letter box, so it's got cards and envelopes, and these are almost like slimline envelopes. I just think these were really cool. And then the cards are just adorable. There's like some red ones and then some pink ones, and I just think these are so cute. So so yeah, and they're all blank. There's a pretty generous amount. I thought it was a bargain, and I also love this box. Um, so I'm sure I will be using the box for something as well. So yeah, that is one of the first items that I found at the thrift store. And obviously, you can use the cards and the envelopes in all sorts of things in your journal, just to write on, or even to cut out the image and use the image to collage with or something like that. So that's something that I will use often. So that is that. And then I guess I will go ahead and move on to the lace because I got a ton of that. So first thing I found was this, and there's probably like, I don't even know how many yards on here of this really pretty like pink and white lace. I just love the color, and I just think that's really cool. So, and it was a pretty good deal for this amount of lace and vintage. So yeah, that was the first bit of lace that I got. And then I also got this ribbon, which I just think is really cool. I know that this is like embroidered. They do a lot of this kind of stuff. It kind of looks German to me, possibly. So yeah, I will definitely be making a digital of this pattern. I have a lot of other ones that I got recently online that I'm making into a pack right now. So yeah, this will be available in a printable. This obviously I'm just going to use on journal covers or just for decoration in my journal. I'm also making a couple things in my shop right now involving lace. So all of this lace and all this good stuff will be useful to me very soon. So I got a ton of lace. I love this one. This is like, it's like satin on the bottom and it's got lace attached to the top. And I just think that's so pretty. So I got that one, a little purple floral lace. And then I got this one. These all came from the same shop. Just a pretty, I was running out of like thinner white lace. I have like really wide lace. I have a lot of that, but I didn't have a lot of really thin lace like this. So and I'm working on a project right now where I need it. So tons of lace. These all just came in bags, so they were just kind of thrown in there. So that's why they're all jumbled up right now. And then there's this really pretty blue lace. If I could find the end of it, I could show you. Okay, so yeah, this really pretty blue lace here. I love this so much. I don't really get a chance to look very hard at the lace or, touch it or anything while I'm in the store because it's like packaged. But yeah, so this is like the first time I've been able to actually touch it. And yeah, it's really pretty. So that's the blue one. Then I also got this one here, which has like embroidered flowers on it. I love that too. Just a different kind of lace. And then this one is like sparkly or shimmery or something. So I thought this was really pretty and it's super thin, just what I need right now. So that's really pretty. And then I also got this one here, which is more of like an open netting lace. I think that one's really cool. And then the last lace I got was this one, which I just like that it looks tatty. I think that's really pretty. So yeah, that's all the lace that I picked up from the store today. Find a place to put that. And then I also got some like linens and things. So I'll show you those real quick as well. This is a pillowcase, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep it as a pillowcase. I like this vintagey look. It just reminds me of my grandma. So I might keep this, but my original thought was that I could cut out these little circles like right here and use those to make like flowers, like fabric flowers or something like that. And I could even use these small ones. And then, of course, the edges are all just a bunch of lace that I could cut off, but I'm not really sure if I want to do that with this or if I just want to keep it. So I will decide on that eventually. So that is the pillowcase. And then I found these. These are kind of interesting. She was a crafter, and she had like pieces of embroidery that she had started and just didn't finish. So this is this pattern. It's completely embroidered, but actually this one is finished, but it doesn't have like an edge or anything. So that's that pattern. And then on the other side is this one. And my thought was that I could either cut this out and just use it to collage with, um, like in a fabric collage or on a journal cover. I think that would be really pretty, just like centered on the front of a journal. Um, and then also, I like to put embroidery in my shop as a printable. So I've seen people do tons of really cool things with my linens. So yeah, I could have multiple uses for these. So that's that one. And then I also got this one, which looks like she still has the backing attached to it. So I can take that off. That's not a big deal. And but it is fully embroidered, so I'm not sure why the backing's still on there. It's just kind of hanging out on there for whatever reason. I might just leave it, honestly, because my original thought was that I could cut out this square and use that on a journal cover, and I just love this pattern. It's just so pretty. So that's my plan for that one. And then the next linen I got was this. This is like a table runner, I guess. It has a ton of stains on it, but that's okay. I'm not sure what happened here, but I don't mind any of that because I'm just going to cut out these little flowers and use them in fabric collages and things like that. So you might see these on a journal cover or something. And they're all super small. So yeah, they're just perfect for collaging with. So that is that linen. And then I also got this giant, I guess it's like a pillowcase, but I love this print. It's like a boho print. And I have some boho linens in my shop right now because I was like collecting boho linens for a while. And I have a couple more that I haven't put up in my shop yet. So I was thinking that this could go in the pack as well because it's just got that super cool boho vibe to me. So, and there's tons of it. So that's my plan for that. I'm just going to use it as a digital, but then I'll probably also use it on a journal cover or in a journal or something. Fabric flips, I don't know. Ruffles, maybe. Who knows? I'm an avid collector of fabric. And then there's this little lace trim on here too that I could take off and use. So that's that fabric. And then I also picked up this crocheted doily. I don't typically pick up crocheted doilies unless there's just something spectacular about it. And so yeah, that's how I feel about this one. It has like little squares, which again, I was thinking I could cut out and use to make like fabric flowers or something like that. And I've never seen this pattern before. Typically, I go to thrift stores and I see like the same pattern crochet doily and it just gets old. So this one just kind of caught my eye because it was different. So that is that. And then the last piece of fabric that I got was this quilt square, which I never buy because they're pricey. But this one wasn't so bad. And I love the little fabrics in here. I don't know how well you can see them, but each one is different, each little square. And I just love these little squares. So my thought is I'm going to cut out the squares, and of course I'll use them in some sort of fabric collage, or I'm actually planning on hopefully eventually starting like a slow stitch project, probably just for myself. I don't know. I've never really done it before, but I just thought it would be something cool to play around with. So when I find time, I may start a slow stitch project. Um, I kind of got inspired by Roxy Creations on YouTube because her slow stitch projects are always beautiful. So I'm not as good as she is as far as embroidery goes, but I just thought it would be fun. So yeah, that's the last bit of fabric that I got. And then this is the last little pile of things that I got. So this is the first thing. I got this pad. It's like a sales pad of some sort. And it's vintage. And it has like a carbon copy on the back. So it copies through to the receipt behind it, which I just thought was so neat. I've never seen that before. So yeah, they're all like that. And they all kind of just copy onto the back receipt. And there's a whole pad of them. So I will definitely be putting this in a journal or something as ephemera, or using it in my own journal, something like that. I don't typically see stuff like this at the thrift stores near my house, so this was kind of a cool find. So that is that. And okay, so the next thing that I got was this box of canasta cards because I was looking for some cards that were more vintagey looking, and these cards have like age around them and stuff, so that's what I was looking for. I'm working on a digital card kit, I guess, of sorts, and I had the fronts of the cards but not the backs because all I have are like newer cards. So I was looking for like a whole deck. But anyway, I guess I could like make them look vintage, but there's nothing like the real thing. So that, and I like to decorate cards, of course, so we could cover this up. And these are not quite as glossy as a newer card, so I really like that. And we could cover this up with like some pattern paper or something like that, and make this into like a tag, or something, journaling card or something like that for a journal. And then also I've seen treasure books do like actually I used one of them in my journal a while back, where she like covers it with well, first she like puts paper down and like rips it up and makes it look old, and then she like covers it with a tea bag to make it look super vintagey and super old, antique or something. So we could do that with these too, but I like that they're a lot older than the cards that I have. So got those. And then I also found this box. Guess we don't need that. I also found this box of photos. So these are photos of Capri, I guess. And so there's tons of photos in there, which obviously we can just use as ephemera in a journal or something like that. And then the box itself, I really want to make this into a digital just because I love how aged and I just love the style of it. I just think that's neat. And it was already like pulled apart like this. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it is. So I might make that into a digital, to be honest. And I like that there's like a little window in it. So I will use the cards and the box. Yeah, these are really, really neat. And the pictures are so pretty on the front. And then I also got several pictures. So this picture actually came in this really beautiful, almost marble looking case thing, whatever you call this. And then so this picture will come out. It's actually just held down by these little ribbons here on the four corners. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I was thinking that I could just take the picture out, obviously, and use the picture in a journal, but I was thinking that maybe this would be a really nice journal cover. And I could just like create a spine for it, and yeah, it looks like that on the front and back. So that was my original thought with this. And these could be like the end papers or something like that. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking. So that's that. And then I also got this photo of this little girl. I just thought it was adorable. It's like a little cabinet card of some sort. I'm really selective with the pictures that I pick up now because I have a lot of them and I don't really know what to do with them. But I just thought she was really cute. This will probably become a digital. And I might do something like what Little Bindy did a while back and like make a journal for the photos that that you find at a thrift store that somebody has just forgotten who they are or whatever and just dumped them or whatever. So I might do something like that. I think that was a pretty neat idea. And yeah, so that is that photo. And then these looked like photos in the store, but I realized that they are actually postcards, but that's fine. I got all four of these because I have a daughter and a son older than I have four kids, but my two middle ones are 7 and 8. And so they're really similar age. And this just reminded me of them. They're not getting a whole lot of attention right now, which kind of it hurts me, honestly. But yeah, I just was thinking about them when I saw this, so I had to pick these up. And these are just blank postcards, so these could be really useful for all kinds of things. And I'll probably just keep all these and use them in my own personal journal. So yeah, so there's that one, and then there's this one where they're feeding the chickens. And I'm sorry, there's a glare. It is kind of a glossy photo. My window is right in front of me. And there's this one where they're like having a little picnic. And then there's this one where they're in the car. So, yeah, these are super cute. So I picked those up. And then the last couple of things that I got are these 3 books. So I got this book, which it has some illustrations in it. It's not really an illustration book. It's a fairy tale book, but it's not very colorful or anything like that. But I didn't get it for that reason. I got it and these 2 as well so that I could do some painting on journal covers. And I just really liked the size of these. These 2 are actually very similar in size. And this one is just a bit larger. But I like to do painted book covers. And I just don't have any more book covers that I am willing to paint over. So these are just kind of like throwaway books that, I got them for a deal. I think this one was $2. This one may have been $1. So yeah, I'm gonna paint these. I'm gonna make a new spine for them and make these into some journals in the future. And I may or may not use the pages. I'll use the pages in something, but I don't plan on using the pages in the journal or anything like that. So I'm always on the lookout for larger books that are They're not like cloth covered or anything. They're just like board, because those are the best ones to paint on. Although you can paint on cloth covered books. You just have to use a lot of gesso and stuff like that. So I really like repurposed books. They're just some of my favorite ways to make books because I know they're sturdy covers and all that. And I don't have to try to sturdy them up on my own. So yeah. And the last thing that I got is this book here. This is a giant book of chords for the organ. But look at this book. It's amazing. It just looks so cool. It's so old. And it had this like string twine around it already. I'm not really sure. I don't think it's connected. It's just in there, but yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it there. But this book is full of music paper. So and it's a really tall book. So I was thinking that I could fold up the pages and use them in journals or something like that. And it looks like this book is from 1903. So yeah, this is a really, really cool book. And the pages are quite sturdy for their age. So not brittle or anything like that. So yeah, this will be really nice to use. And I may actually even use the cover. I was thinking that I could take the cover and shrink it down and make a digital out of it. I actually have some book covers in my shop right now. I put the book cover that I just used in my last personal junk journal. I put that book cover up in my shop, and as well as some others that were just really pretty on the cover. So I may do another book cover printable as well, because that is just gorgeous. So that completes my thrift haul, and I hope you enjoyed watching me go through all of this stuff, and I hope it gave you an idea of what you can look out for when you go to the thrift store. And if you don't have a thrift store around you, it's always cool to just see what other people get from thrift stores and maybe look for some of that kind of stuff online, because a lot of the stuff can be found online as well. It's just something about going to the store and like being there and touching it that is different. I don't know why. So yeah, that is all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon for a Junk Journal with Me video. Thanks for watching. Bye.